Hello everyone, this is Thao Nguyen, Commercial Real Estate Advisor in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And today I want to give you one vocabulary that usually you might not hear of that, but is really a good term to know if you are a tenant signing a lease, especially when you are signing a lease that have a big anchor like targets right there. Co-tenancy is a clause inside of a lease contract that allows you as a big tenant or franchise to saying that, hey, if anything happens to that big box right there, if they go dark or if they are not operating continuously, then you guys as a tenant have a chance to request for a rent reduction or completely cancel the contract if anything ever happened with that big box. So there are two types, anchor co-tenancy and occupancy co-tenancy. So anchor co-tenancy is, for example, in this case, if target goes dark, these tenant behind me is right there, if they already signed in the lease at the beginning, they have a chance to say, hey, landlord, this anchor go dark. I don't have as much traffic as I used to have. Let's do a rent reduction, do a rent abatement, or if you cannot refill that box within a certain amount of time, say 6 to 18 months, I will cancel the contract. The other one is occupancy co-tenancy is, for example, if this whole shopping center, if the leased amount, the leased square footage is, let's say, 70%, then those tenants right there have the same thing. They can ask for rent deduction, they can ask for rent abatement, or they can cancel the lease agreement if within a certain amount of time the landlord cannot fill that big box. For example, the landlord can say, well, I might fill that one with Costco, Walmart, they bring a similar traffic. However, if they lease that one out to a warehouse, which the warehouse does not bring the similar traffic as for those tenants as they could like. So those tenants can have something, say, you have to bring a compatible tenant compared to the one that just left. So for the landlord, be careful when offering those languages in the lease contract. And as for tenant, especially in this case, usually is only applied to big tenants, say national tenant, big franchise. They have their legal team behind them. They usually ask for those things. So that's what we call co-tenancy because they bring the traffic to here as well. And this guy bring the traffic to them as well. So they are cooperating they are friends to each other. So if one go dark, the other, obviously the income will be so much affected. And that is one lease clause on the lease that usually the big tenant that always have in there, say, co-tenancy. If something goes dark or not continuously operating, then this is what's gonna happen. Okay, so that is one vocabulary for today, co-tenancy in commercial real estate. And if you have any other requests or if you have any things that you would like to know more about the update of the market in Dallas-Fort Worth, or if you want to invest in Dallas-Fort Worth or lease a space in Dallas-Fort Worth, give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, comment, call me, email me. I put my contact information down below. So chat soon. Bye-bye.